Hey guys, what's up? So welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be a talk through style eye tutorial. I'm super excited about this one because I'm using the Makeup Revolution palette that I got not too long ago, maybe about a month ago, but I haven't used it on my channel yet. So today's going to be the first time I'm using it and I'm super excited. I freaking love it. It's so pretty. So I hope you guys are excited for this look. By the way, we got a new bitch in town. I got a haircut and I got some bangs and I love them. I've been wearing them like down the middle like this, and right now because I want to like show my makeup, I'm trying to like find a cute little like side part, you know? I'm like trying to find a good way to like have my bangs still, but like also show off my makeup. Like I mentioned, this is going to be a talk through style tutorial, so go ahead and grab a snack and a drink and sit back and relax and enjoy this makeup tutorial. So no lie, I very much like my new hairstyle with my bangs and stuff, but I do miss not having hair in my face all the time, so having it like pinned back right now is like a breather. But let's go ahead and get started with the eye look. First, I'm going to start off by priming my eyelid using the I Love Sage eyeshadow base by Essence. Now I'm going to set that with the translucent powder. And this is the palette that we're working with today. I don't know if it has a name. It's called Reloaded by Makeup Revolution, and it's the Neutrals 2 palette. That's what it says, and it looks like this. I got it, I believe, for like $9. I'll have to double check, but I'll put it down below in the description. But it's a really pretty palette. I like it a lot. I'm going to start with this peachy eyeshadow right here, and I'm going to use this as my first transition shade. I'm going to blend that onto my crease, and I'm going to be using the Morphe R38 brush. I'm just blending this from inner to outer corner. I'm going to turn the brush on its side to kind of blend out the edges. Before I go too dark, I'm going to take this whitish, like eggshell white shade, and I'm going to use this to highlight the brow bone. Now using a Morphe M514 brush and picking up the same peachy shade, I'm going to use that to kind of build up that peach color in the crease just a little bit. We're still doing windshield wiper motions from inner to outer corner. Now I'm going to be taking this deeper pink shade and going to apply this on the crease and the inner and the outer corner. And for that, I'm using a Morphe M138 brush. I'm going to take that M514 brush and kind of blend all those colors together. And then again with the R38. Just to make sure the edges are blended. Now I'm going to take this shade right here and apply it directly onto the inner and outer corner and just a little bit on the crease, but I'm not going to blend up this color too high. And for that, I'm using a Morphe M321 brush. You guys, this palette is really freaking bomb, and they had other colors, but you know, just these shades just like call my name just naturally, so I picked up this palette, but I'm definitely gonna have to go and buy another one because the formula in this is really good. Everything blends out really nicely and they're super duper pigmented. It's an A1 in my book. So I'm gonna mix a little bit of that previous shade and start to blend out that deeper, darker pink color that we just applied. You want everything to have a really nice blend, so really take your time, especially doing like really bright colors like this. It's a lot noticeable when you don't blend, so just make sure you're taking your time. And these blending brushes, you guys, are so freaking bomb. And the fact that they have a Morphe now here in Fashion Square in Arizona, like, oh my god. When I found out, I went and got these brushes, and my blending game has been on point, you guys. So, and don't worry, I'm gonna list all the brushes that I'm using down below in the description box, so if you want to go ahead and buy them, you can go to the Morphe store if there's one near you, or you can buy them online, and they're super cheap, you guys. Like, they're not expensive at all. They have other brushes that can be expensive for certain collections and stuff like that, but like the brushes that I picked up when I went to Scottsdale at the actual Morphe store that opened up, every brush I was grabbing was like $3, $4, $5. Everything was so cheap, so go ahead and get you some bomb blending brushes. Alright, so now that that is blended to perfection, we can go ahead and pop on the lid color. So we're going to take like this foil shade. I love this color. It reminds me of just like a deep sangria wine color. I'm going to first apply it with my finger, and then I'll go in and spray my brush with some setting spray to really get a nice bold foiled look from the eyeshadow. So once that's on there, we're gonna take that dark shade that we applied before we applied this lid color, and we're kind of gonna blend out the edges. You don't want it to be like too harsh, because sometimes going in with like, you know, a wet brush and like an eyeshadow like this, it can like carve out like a certain shape, but we want this to be like really smooth and smoky. So I'm going to just blend out the edges where that shimmery shade meets like the matte colors. That way that nothing's too harsh, you know? Now taking a good old trusty makeup wipe, I'm going to clean up any fallout and then clean up the edges, of course. So we're actually almost done with the eye look. I'm going to apply some mascara off camera, and then I'm going to show you guys what eyelashes that I'm using today. So this is the box that the eyelashes came in. The eyelashes aren't in the box, as you can see, only because I've been wearing them recently, but I wanted to show you the packaging. They're so pretty. So these eyelashes are from a company called Lash Me Up, and I got the style, I believe this is LACY. So I already have the glue on there and it's drying, but I just wanted to show you guys like what this looks like. So I'm gonna let this sit right there on my eyelid just like that and let that glue dry first. I never like to curl my eyelashes right after I apply them because I want to give that glue a minute to really settle in. So I'm gonna let it wait for a minute or two, and then I'll go ahead and curl them. I'm gonna take some black liner, kind of line up the lash line up here. I'm gonna take this shade right here and use it as my inner corner. So I've really been liking doing my lower lash line before I do my foundation. Usually I do my foundation and then I do my lower lash line, which still seems more logical to me, but for some reason I really liked doing it first before I do my foundation. So I'm gonna do that now, and I'm gonna be using the same eye primer, and I'm going to apply it straight onto the lower lash line here. Kind of pat it out a little bit. Set it, of course. Take that first peachy shade and apply it as the transition for the lower lash line. I'm gonna slightly connect it to the outer eyeshadow as well. So you guys already know the deal. I'm taking that next shade that we used and applying that. I feel so repetitive when I always talk about the lash line doing the same thing on top, on the bottom, but like, it's literally what I do. So if I'm so repetitive, I'm sorry. And then taking that last deep color and keeping this color a little bit closer to the lower lash line. And I'm not going to put anything on the lower lash like waterline, but I'm going to take some mascara right now. So I'm going to do my foundation and everything else off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm just going to wrap it up for this makeup tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already. And go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up so I know that you liked it. And I will just check you guys out in my next video, per usual. Bye guys!